Hello everyone, and welcome to Untitled Game Reviews. And this week I'm reviewing one of the all-time greats in arcade gaming and video gaming, and that game is Space Invaders. So let's get on with the review. The arcades were a time and a place in gaming history. It's where gaming started and eventually gave way to console gaming. But when you think of arcade gaming, there are only a few classics that instantly come to mind, and this game is one of them. When Space Invaders came out in 1978, it was an instant hit. It was so popular in Japan, at one point it led to a shortage of the 100 yen coin. This game was one of the forerunners of gaming and helped turn gaming from an idea into an industry that is expected to become worth more than 3.7 billion by 2012. In a way, this game pushed the limits of what the hardware could do at that point, and they had to design custom-built hardware for the game. Now, the original code that was supposed to run on it actually didn't run properly, and that's why the game plays at the speed it does. Not because it was designed that way, because the original hardware just couldn't keep up with it. But in the end, they decided to leave it the way it was, because it made the game more challenging, so to speak. So, the graphics, well, they're pretty basic. You've got about 3 colours in total, and you've got black for your background, you've got white for your score and your text, and green for your cover and your spaceship. By today, we have a palette of millions of colours at our disposal, and not just that, but most of them are pretty much accessible at the same time. Now, I imagine back then, having more than one colour on screen was pretty impressive. But I think what shines through is not the graphics, but the gameplay. And that's something that most modern game developers seem to lose sight of. It doesn't matter about the graphics. Having nice graphics, yes, is nice, but it's the gameplay that matters more than anything. That is why I love retro gaming, because it isn't about graphics, it is about gameplay, the challenge, and having fun. Normally, at some point in a review, I will talk about the music, but there is no music in this game. Now, this is what I refer to as the silent era of gaming. It means, apart from sound effects, there wasn't really any music. But in some ways, it kind of adds to the experience of this game. Now, normally in a game, a good soundtrack or good music can really accomplish a game and really help draw you into the world. Whereas with games like these, it can be a distraction. And I think a game like this, you are so focused on the challenge, clearing the waves, or trying to rack up that high score, that you don't really need the music. And even if there was music, you'd be so focused you wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. The game itself is fairly simple, but then again, some of the best games are simple and better for it, I believe. So you control a ship, and you have to shoot down alien spaceships, and all the while building up your high score and clearing waves of enemy ships. You do have cover you can hide behind, but after so many shots from enemies, it disappears. And all the while, the alien ships are getting closer to you, so you better shoot them down as fast as you can. The game itself doesn't really have an end, you just keep clearing wave after wave of enemy ships until your 3 lives are gone, and then it's game over. So, my final thoughts. This is pretty much one of them games that every gamer's played and knows about. It's just simply a classic, and I don't think you'll find anyone else that disagree with that. You would have no trouble finding a copy, as it was released on many different systems and platforms, and it's even available digital download on many mobile devices and consoles. So, I give this arcade classic the thumb of approval. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.